Hi guys. Yo. Mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's happening, guys? We're back on your lovely screens. We already started eating, obviously, as per usual. We never actually introduced the food now. We just go on to like eating. We don't even be saying, hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's boring now, innit?
I was hungry.
We got straight into it. We're hungry today. Tell them what you got then. I got some weird shit else. You don't even know what I got, you know?
What did you get? We got GDK, guys. We got German doner kebab today. I just got the box with the meat and the fries and the salad.
I got... Today's cheat day, guys, actually. Let me not lie. Look, guys, I got the Doritos burger.
What?
The Doritos burger. The burger with the Doritos in it. Look,
is
guys.
weird.
Yeah. If you guys can see, it's a burger. Look at it.
For once, I'm not jealous of your food. What the hell is
No,
that?
I hope it's like hot Dorito though. Smell. And it's not cheese. Oh, it's cheese Dorito, babe. Oh, it's cheese Dorito. It'd be nice if it was hot Dorito.
That is weird.
Oh,
Weird.
I don't know.
Doritos in a burger.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I've had a
We're about to try it. Hopefully it doesn't give me... My stomach doesn't sound like a washing machine, babe.
You know
After
what you
this.
should try?
This is too much crisp though, innit? Shall I take some out though? I'll make it look this.
Where's the salad?
They overloaded it with the crisps. Sorry, guys.
No.
Let me... Please.
Where is the
Face
salad? You know
this
what you
too.
should try, yeah? With crisps.
Guys, I'm not going to lie. There's so much crisps in here that I need to maybe take out.
Nutella on bread.
I love Nutella and bread.
I'm gonna put crisps on it.
Oh! I don't know about it. That I don't know about.
It's a combination. I stumbled.
But then is it like eating
one
like...
day when I was high?
But is but is it like eating like when you're thingy?
What?
Is it like eating like when you're a sandwich? Or a croissant and crisps? Is that though? Innit?
A croissant
Smell
and
that.
crisps?
Yeah, like a chocolate croissant.
No. You
No?
put Nutella on toast. You don't toast it though, so soft bread. You put Nutella and you put crisps in the middle,
I don't know
fold
about
it, and then...
Oh, that's diabetes next level, babe. Oh my god, it's like fast track diabetes, babe. Oh, I say.
It's nice. What's your burger saying?
I'm tissue.
Yeah. I don't know how you can eat that, you know. There's no salad, nothing. Just sauce and Doritos.
I don't know why they didn't put salad in there.
That is crazy.
I knew something was gonna go wrong, and when I realized I was gonna get the burger, I thought they're either not gonna put enough meat or something's gonna go wrong, and they didn't put salad in there. A bit dry though.
That is crazy.
It would bang better if I had salad in there. Can't lie.
Yeah. I don't like burgers that are plain, you know.
Yeah, it has to be like.
hate burgers that are just like meat and bun.
There needs to be a lot going on in it.
Yeah, like no salad, nothing. That's just dry.
How was your day though?
It's alright, man. How about you?
What did you do? I know it was long, babe. My day was fucking long, though.
Nothing.
But it was good. Same shit every day, man. I'm getting bored, babe. Wallahi, little man. Wallahi, you know what the worst part is, yeah? It's so depressing when I wake up on a random like Tuesday or Wednesday and I go on like Instagram or something and I see someone awake on holiday. And I get so upset. I'm like, oh my god, I wish this was me. When are you going away? You're going August. Are you excited? 2 whole months, guys. She's going back. We have to do our episodes back to back now because Els is like leaving us.
I'm gonna come back with a new
2
nose.
months. She's gonna come back with a new nose, guys. Get ready.
Yeah. I'm going for 2 months, mum. I haven't been to Iran for 10 years. That's so crazy.
What?
I haven't been to my home country.
That's cap.
Wallah, for 10 years. It's not cap.
That's cap, Els. Was you not just there a couple of years ago?
No.
Really?
The last time I went, I was 21.
What?
The last time I went, I was 21.
That's crazy
I'm
work.
31 now, guys.
That's-
10 years.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Oh my god, imagine they've seen your YouTube stuff. Are they like that, Els? Because you know how the other girls say that. That Iranian, they're like, yeah, it's hard, we can't never go back.
I don't know if they're gonna be watching my YouTube.
Yeah, it's better for you to go now. Because when we start popping, they're gonna be like, "What's going on here, mate?" Are they strict like that? Will they start like? Will they not let you in? Will they be peak?
No, they are strict. Like, I don't know for certain what they'll do, but people have fears. Do you get it?
Yeah, but what's the most that they will do though? What's like?
I'm
Do you
not
know any
sure.
stories of like girls that came that are from like that did madness like in their country? And then they came to Iran, something happened.
No, but
So people are
So,
just
like,
lying then, Els. It's
no.
not exaggeration.
well, it's not exaggeration. So like
What then?
like singers that we have from Iran.
Yeah.
Say like during the revolution they left and they moved to like America or something. They're not able to ever go back.
Oh, why though? That's what I'm saying. Why?
Because
They're in America now.
No, because either because they're singing or they might be singing about revolutionary stuff like political stuff or
Yeah.
because I don't know, like maybe how they dress. I don't know, different reasons, but mainly because if they're singing about political stuff, do you get it? Like they won't, they'd be scared to go back.
That's crazy. Scary.
Yeah.
So what happens to them? That's what I want to know. If they do go back and if they do like...
But there was one guy that was, I think he was an Iranian. I don't know if he was an artist or a singer. My mum tells me about him.
Yeah.
And he lived in France. He had left, I think it was France.
Yeah.
And they murdered him in his
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. In the South of Iran.
People from Iran, like part of the government.
Yeah, they went to his house in Iran.
No,
In
in
America?
France.
In France, yeah?
Yeah, and they'd murdered him. And I
Yeah?
can't remember. I think it was because he used to speak about the government.
That's
or
crazy
like-
work. They murdered him
swear
in
to God.
France.
Yeah.
And then what they do? Run away back to their country. Clearly.
I don't know exactly, but it was people from the government. So it might have been people that already lived in France. It might be people that are spies. You know, like, it's like America. They have the CIA, like, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Do you get
yeah.
it?
Was he doing some crazy stuff else?
No,
For
he
him
just
to be killed.
he wasn't doing anything crazy. It's just the Iranian government don't really like
When you step out of
people
line.
speaking out about them. Do you get it? So I better hush my mouth.
That's why them jobs are not allowed to go there.
I don't
They're-
know
they're
if they're
so
not
scared.
allowed, or maybe they're
No.
just scared.
They said straight, we're not allowed to go back there. They've got a whole brother there, babe. Their family definitely warned them, obviously, that live there.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, it's scary, we can't go back.
They might just be scared.
Because of how they are, they've got bikini pictures. Oh, there's a lot going on over there, babe.
Yeah.
So clearly, do you know what I mean? They know that, they're not thinking. But yeah, that's so funny. What else, babe? Are you
Good
enjoying your
shit.
food? Is it nice? It makes me full.
No, not really.
I like this clean girl makeup, though. It still looks like you got face on there, but not that much. It's like a...
If you look
It
at my
actually
bag,
does not look like you even have face on there, mashallah.
if you look at my bag, yeah,
You've got nothing.
it's
What?
gonna look like I have a whole lot of makeup with me.
Yeah.
But I forgot so much stuff.
That's
I
the
had to
worst.
use my lip liner as contour.
I love that though, smart. You have to be smart
And I
with makeup. You have to
forgot
make some
mascara.
creative. Yeah, that's very creative though. But it still looks not. But it still does not look bad at all. At all.
I feel naked.
But you know what else? You get away with it because even if when you're not wearing, even if you're all you do is wear mascara, it's not like you wear lashes.
no.
You're not lash girls. Yeah, so it's just to me, there's no difference. It's not like whoa.
Oh, I feel
Do you get it?
it's just lazy makeup, man. I had to do something quick with what I could.
Are you ready for Chris Brown? Yeah, I'm wearing individuals though. The ones that you stick on by yourself, custard.
Oh.
But it's stuck on, yeah. Are you ready for Chris Brown?
No,
Why? Oh, you don't have an outfit?
I don't have an outfit.
I knew he was going to say that. Really? When is it?
In a few weeks, and I don't have nothing to wear. I don't know what to wear, man.
You'll find something there, man.
I was thinking of wearing a capri set.
That's nice.
Or like a play suit. Like a short one with like, I've got this leather jacket. But I don't know, man.
Guys, if you don't see Els at Chris Brown, please speak to her because she's doing a solo concert. Speak to her, please. Be her friend. Be like, hey, girl. Especially because she's gonna be in VIP, guys. Else, if you don't get a picture or something, give us something, babe.
Picture?
Please, can you send a video of him saying hi to me? Please.
I don't know if VIP
Please.
means that I'm
You get
gonna
to meet
see
him
I
backstage,
don't know
no?
that.
Or do you think it's just in the box?
I have no idea.
It might just be the box, you know. Can't lie.
I hope it's fucking backstage.
Yeah, no, it's not backstage. That's true, actually. It's not gonna
We
be
don't
backstage.
know.
But
I'm
VIP,
gonna make sure I look extra nice.
yeah,
Apparently
VIP,
his-
you can see you look proper. Like,
Apparently his security is gonna be scouting for girls.
is it? Yeah, I mean, you're his type to a T, babe.
I'm not his fucking
Yeah,
type.
you are. You're his type. He likes white girls, babe.
No,
basically.
he likes.
Yeah, he does. Asian
no,
girls.
Asian girls.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But his soul type, your type, you're his type, babe.
No, he likes tan girls.
He wouldn't even look at me twice.
My skin colour's a bit too light for him.
No, light.
Like, yeah.
No. He likes white girls like you, babe. 100%.
I'm not his type, man.
Not maybe when it comes to relationship, but
All his baby
around.
mums are fucking light skin.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Not when it comes to relationship though. But when it comes to him being in the VIP section in a club or after party, he wants all white girls, babe.
No, I don't know. I've seen comments say he'll have all types of girls.
You see it though, Els, when he's in tape and that. He's only around white girls. There's only white girls in this section, babe.
I don't know about that, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, it's gonna be packed, babe. Is he gonna play all his music or his new album?
No, it's not a tour for like one album. It's just a 20-year anniversary tour. So it's gonna be. He's been in the game for 20 years. Probably.
No, I'm shocked. I thought it was just an album thing. Oh, he's coming to sing all his songs. That means he's gonna sing all his songs, Els.
He's not gonna do every single song.
Nah,
He's
is.
got so many albums.
Yeah, but he's gonna sing all the old school and everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the main ones, or I don't know.
He's gonna sing all of them.
But we'll
Are you
see,
ready?
man. No,
Do you know all his songs?
of course.
See.
It might be like one or two, a few.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was never released. But there are some unreleased ones that I know as well.
Yeah.
But don't be fucking chatting to me. Yeah, nobody chat about Chris Brown if you only know him for fucking residuals, yeah?
Oh,
Don't chat to me.
then people should even give their tickets away.
Yeah.
Your tickets should even get
man.
confiscated. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
about- This is the tool for the fucking OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Even with Vibes Cartel, like the TikTok the TikTok gen, the TikTok world always like fucking fuck up everything, babe. They went and told everybody that Vibes Cartel's coming. And we was like, oh my god, just keep it quiet, just pim for a little bit, for a second.
What do you mean?
They started posting it all over TikTok saying, yeah, all of you lot that paid for wireless, we get to see Vibes Cartel in the whole concert. And everyone in the comments is like, shush. Delete this right now. No, because it's true, because you lot are so loud mouths. Like, crazy work.
Your burger just looks empty. Just
Yeah.
bun.
Yeah.
Where's the meat?
There's bare meat in it, though. I'm not gonna lie, there's bare meat in it. But you know what? It's because it's bare cheese. That's it. It's bare meat.
Would you rate it? Be honest.
A 5, 6.
It looks like a 4. I have a dilemma, guys.
I'm dead.
I have some dilemmas. If you guys could give me suggestions of what to wear for Chris Brown. If you guys can give me suggestions of what to wear. I don't know whether I should wear a capri set, a nice top and pants, make it girly, or you know, like those play suits that's like a one piece,
Yeah.
but it's like the bottom half is like shorts. Wear that with like trainers and a leather jacket.
The skirt.
No, it's not a skirt. It's a play suit,
Yeah.
but it's like a shorts. The bottom part is shorts. The one piece, man. You don't.
And it's a skirt.
I just said it's shorts, and you're still.
I know exactly what you're talking about because you wore it that day when we went out for. I know exactly what you're talking about.
What am I talking about?
I know what you're talking about. And it's like, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the one piece and it's shorts.
Yeah.
And it's like, up to here.
Yeah.
That's alright. What would you wear with it? What colour? What colour one? Black,
I'd get
white,
it black.
khaki, brown.
I get it black because my jacket is brown. It's like a orangey brown.
Oh.
My leather jacket is
Like
a
what
orange.
bag? Orange brown.
My Gucci bag.
Mm.
As a belt. But then I don't know how to
Oh,
make.
that's nice.
I don't know how to make it into a belt. The lady showed me as well, and I can't remember how to do it.
Yeah, if you go on YouTube, you can find Tory Babes on or TikTok.
Let me know, guys, the suggestions.
That's a good fit.
Or capri set.
Capri Set's nice as well. It depends on the weather as well. If it's gonna be hot that day or what?
I think it's gonna be hot. You know, I weighed myself today. It said I was 57 kg.
Not bad.
58 kg. Not bad. I can't bloody believe that. I'm so skinny. You're telling me I weigh that much?
Yeah, but for your height though, it's perfect.
I'm trying to gain more weight. I want to be around
Nah.
63.
That's crazy work, babe.
But in the right areas. Proportion.
We have to go to the gym, babe. Guys, there's only one JD gym around the corner here. I'm gonna start going to it.
Oh, you started going to
No,
it?
I'm gonna start going to it. It's called JD Gym, and that's the only one in the whole of London.
How much is the price going to be?
25 per month. 24/7
That's so
everything.
cheap.
That's so cheap, innit? And first month joining free, no joining fee, babe. We love that shit. No joining fee, no nothing. I'm gonna go, babe. I'm gonna start going. I'm done. Like, I'm over it now. Wallahi, like that's my mission. I'm gonna start doing that. And yeah, I was so shocked, babe. I didn't know. Lils told me, babe, and I was like, JD. She was like, there's a new gym, and it's called the JD Gym. I was like, what? Are you serious? And I googled it, and there's none else. This is the only one. JD, babe, has opened the gym, babe, and we get the first one.
I'm thinking about if I should come with you.
Yeah, you should, babe.
But am I going to travel all the way here from my house just to go gym? You know me. I'm lazy.
No, you have to, man. You have to.
I'm not going to... Not by TFL, no.
You have to. It's better to be... that's the only way. If you don't start, you'll never start. If you don't start now, you'll never start.
Waiting to get my car, man.
And then you can just drive up here.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Did you see they opened the biggest JD in the Manchester? Was it Manchester?
It's just so nice. In Manchester.
It looked so...
I still need to go to the Cube in East London, babe. Because they have one in Manchester. They have one in East London, I need to go to it.
The Cube, the show.
Yeah. But I think
Yeah.
the Manny one's better. I don't know, though. I don't know, actually.
wanna
Quote
go.
me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I want to go as well. Let me know when you're ready, babe.
I need a reason to come out of London.
Yeah, I see. Manny's so good. Nice as well, isn't it?
Manchester, it is nice actually. I've been a few times.
Yeah, Manchester's really nice.
For the night, yeah, at night time.
Yeah.
Liverpool's nice as well. Birmingham is questionable.
Yeah, facts. It's such a small area, innit? Birmingham's, even Bristol's was questionable.
I've been Bristol.
Yeah, I've been
Bristol's
Bristol many
decent.
times. Bristol's alright, but it's still like it's just like Birmingham. It's still like it's still like a small area, innit? It's everybody knows everybody.
Where else? I've been Bournemouth, Brighton.
Bournemouth's nice, innit? Bournemouth's really nice. Even Brighton.
Yeah, I need to go. I need to make a trip to Bournemouth this summer, man.
No, Bournemouth, not Bournemouth. South End or Seasbelt, I think.
Isn't that just in London?
No, that's outside London, babe. That's the same distance as Bournemouth, babe. But you know what? It's got rides and everything, so it's better
It's got
than
what?
just going to like it's a beach, but it's got rides and everything. It's better. It's like a fun fair. Fun fair that's open. It's better for kids. They have different rides and stuff. Not like the ones that they have in London. The fun fairs when they open the fun fairs.
I don't know. I might just go to the one in Bournemouth, man. There's some banging place that do fish and chips.
And it's like a rooftop on the sea.
Yeah, it's literally by the
I've
beach.
seen that. I've
It's
been
got
there.
the stairs. You go
Yeah, it's so
up.
nice.
It's nice, isn't it? They're fish and chips.
So nice. But because I went like after high school to that fish and chip shop. You know, it never used to be like the way it is now, prestigious. It used to be like some nice. You could tell like it's proper like English, like proper like. Especially back then,
Yeah.
it was proper like like
English place.
yeah. Do you get it? I don't know how it is now, but yeah, the food was actually banging there, and it's just the views that are so nice because you're literally on the beach.
Yeah, no.
That's
their
the nice
food
thing.
Is nice. Their fish
But-
and chips is nice.
Yeah, you're talking about Bournemouth and all these places, babe. I'm not even trying to be in the country, babe. But you know what? This summer I'm actually gonna stay because you know why else? Because I realised that summertime in London is actually so fun. You know.
I haven't had a fun summer in London for a while. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, no, this summer, don't worry, it's going to be the summer, babe. This is going to be the summer, else we're going to go to all the events. There's no, babes.
You know what summer was fun?
There's no saying no, babe.
You know what summer was fun? Do you remember that? Do you remember that summer we tried to go wireless?
Oh my God, yeah. That summer was fun though, innit? That summer was so fun. I went out a lot that summer though. Oh my God, that summer was crazy. I can't lie.
Even me, I think we went out
we went out in facts.
A while, yeah. That was such a funny story, guys. Oh my God.
That was a good time though, innit?
Yeah,
I can't believe we were standing outside.
We didn't even end up
going inside. Yeah, I know.
We didn't have tickets, guys. Basically, I had some guy on Snap that was telling me he's got tickets for us. Yeah. So we drove. This is when it was in was it Hyde Park, innit? Before it moved to.
No, this was still Frisbee Park, babe.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, it was. We were right on the strip, yeah, of Frisbee Park. It's never not been anywhere else but Frisbee Park. You do know that, innit?
I swear they used to do it in Hyde
Park. No.
What's the area that they moved to? It was Crystal Palace they moved it
to. Babe.
They have.
Wireless was never in Crystal Palace. Are you okay, babe?
They've done it where it was also, they had two separate occasions. It would be, like on different days. It would be in Crystal Palace and here. They did that for 1 year.
Yeah, they did. I think
because I remember they moved it and everyone was having a ruckus. Why would they move
it? Yeah. I remember that.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, Finsbury Park then, not Hyde Park. We went, and then the guy just kept saying he came so late. He kept saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna come."
They're sick though for putting it there though. It's such a good area, innit? It's a good place to put it. The wireless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that park is big, man. Yeah. Go on.
And what did we do? We just ended up
just chilling.
We was just vibing anyway, like everyone that was we were together.
Yeah, we was a whole group, so we were just literally just vibing. We saw other people that we knew. We was like, yeah, it was. Did we say that till they finished? No, we didn't.
No, but then when he came, he was telling us there's like an hour left. Do you guys want to still go?
That was so
and
dumb.
I was like, I'm not paying what you're asking for.
That was so dumb, babe.
To go for less than an hour.
Yeah, 100%.
And then we just left, and then I think we continued the party elsewhere. He went to get food.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, that night was so good.
Yeah, that night was good.
Yeah.
But I don't believe there's been a fun summer since then.
That was 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. We will never get anything better than 2016.
Why is 2016 the year that everyone says was the best year?
Yeah, that was the best year. I can't lie. That was 100% the best year. We had, I know. We were so young. We were the perfect age as well. We were the perfect age, babe.
I know. I wish I was that young again.
In here, when life didn't. Oh my God, else is so true. When you literally just live a life, babe.
Should we continue with the dilemma?
That's so crazy.
I have two, but I think we might just have time for one.
I can't lie. That was 10 years ago. You're right though. That was 9 years ago. 2016 was 9 years ago, babe.
How old was we?
We was 20. We was
21.
We was 21. We was 21.
No, I think we was a bit.
We was 21, babe. 100% we was 21.
Are you sure it was 2016?
It was. Or was no? It was in 2019. Sorry.
No, it wasn't. That was COVID.
No, it wasn't. COVID was not. COVID was 2020, babe.
No, it was 2017
or 18.
I think it was 16. You know what I remember?
It wasn't 16.
Yes, it was because it was that guy I met him in Barcelona, and we went to Barcelona for not honeymoon, but
after, just
before she was getting married.
Hendu.
She got married, I think
she got married in 2016, babe.
Exactly. So it was the year after that.
2017.
2017 and I
2018.
2017.
Yeah, something like that. It's on my memories, that I just can't bother to go all the way down. It's on my memories. Yeah, it pops up all the time. It's so crazy, and I'm like, oh my God, bro, it's crazy work. That's when you had the curly hair, do you know? We used to have curls.
Yeah. I can't wait for my hair to grow
back. And then
back.
you do curly.
I'm gonna go back to blonde.
Oh, blonde was so nice on you. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
but I'm not gonna go that light. I'm gonna go a different kind of blonde.
Like, is it
Honey, more honey.
No, 100%.
Just catch me
This
next year, yeah? My
period.
glow up is coming. Catch me next year.
I agree. Me too, sis.
Literally.
Me too.
Catch me next year, man.
Okay, go on then. Read us dilemma, babe.
I need to do my laces. Okay. Alright, so this is... What is...
Is it a crazy one?
Huh?
Is it a crazy one?
I wouldn't say crazy.
Okay, go.
It's a bit...
Okay, go.
Am I the asshole for setting boundaries with a family member that I invited to live on our property?
Okay.
My spouse and I made a major lifestyle shift last year. We were both burned out. He left a high-paying, demanding job to spend more time with our kids, and I work from home and also homeschool. We sold our house to downsize to reduce expenses. Around this time, a close family member, single parent of kids, was also in a tough spot financially and emotionally. She's never had a stable income or a traditional 9-to-5 lifestyle. She wanted to live simple and independently, and we shared a dream of creating a kind of community, shared land space for her and her kids, and mutual support. We found a rent house with a separate garage apartment.
Yeah.
She moved in and contributes a small portion for rent and utilities, which doesn't fully cover her usage, but we agreed to it to help her get stable. The apartment isn't set up with a functional kitchen, and instead of slowly moving in and setting it up, she brought everything from her storage unit all at once. She previously lived in a 3/2 home. I don't know what the hell that means. But now is in a 1-bed apartment with 4 people.
I don't know. 4 people's crazy work.
Literally.
I'm so confused though. You said that she was living with them and then they got her 1-bedroom flat.
No, so basically she used to live by herself.
Yeah.
But now they live together. So it's an apartment that has a garage. So they're one is in the apartment, one's in the garage, but they're sharing certain things.
Okay.
So there's no room to move, much less install the fridge that we offered. As a result, she and my nieces use our house daily for many meals, laundry, and camping out for the day. We never intended to share living space like this long term, and she previously agreed a shared kitchen wouldn't work. Now, months later, it's become the default. I'm autistic and I rely on structure, private time, and in order to stay regulated. But her lifestyle is the opposite. I've been quietly burning out trying to make it all work. We tried setting a shared meal schedule, but I'm still doing the majority of cleanup and kitchen labor. She hasn't been making progress towards independency. Her kitchen is still non-functional. And she also has a dog and a cat. I would have got rid of them.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
My spouse and I are
in the one garage. I'm so confused. All this got people living in the one garage.
They're living... so they downsized as well.
Yeah.
So it's a 1-bedroom and a garage.
Okay, so what?
2 families.
The people that let them live there is living in the one flat, obviously, and then the niece and the mum and the dog and the cat are all in the garage.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're the only ones initiating conversation for change, and I feel deeply misunderstood. Like I'm the problem for needing privacy, structure, and space. Their family dynamic is more of the sweep things under the rug and deal with it, whilst I'm more vocal. He doesn't like the arrangement either, her husband. But he does feel a duty as the big brother to just take care of everything. She and I used to be emotionally close, but that connection feels broken. And I don't trust there's room for honesty without conflict or defensiveness.
Mm.
Am I the arsehole for pulling back and preparing to set firm boundaries, even if it changes or damages our relationship?
Absolutely not. If you want the girl to move out, babe. You and your fucking shitty dog and your shitty cat, babe.
It's her family, though. It's her sister-in-law.
That's crazy work to even fucking...
So it's her husband's sister.
Yeah, but that's crazy, though, to even move people in when you lot are struggling yourself, babe. And telling them that we're going to put you in the garage. It's dark, babe. Putting someone in the garage is dark, babe. I can't lie. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Well, we don't know if she's in the garage or if she's in the apartment. But
so the reason why she's saying get them out is because what? What's she doing wrong?
She's saying that she hasn't... she agreed to set up her kitchen and she hasn't done that. So now we're sharing the kitchen. We're sharing...
So what does she want? To half the kitchen?
No, she wants the sister-in-law to set up her own kitchen and use that as her own space because they're sharing the kitchen and she's saying, I'm the one that's doing the cleaning up. I'm the one that's doing the labour for it.
Deep.
Do you get it? Like there's no contribution.
That's deep.
And no help from the girl of trying to sort her own life out, basically. So I don't think you're the asshole. I think you just need to have a conversation with her.
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like the conversation that you're having when you're talking, like, might be like passing comment. When she's saying, yeah, like, have your side of the kitchen. She's not really taking it serious because it's not really a sit down conversation. Like,
yeah, I think she's just holding it to herself, and she wants her husband to have the conversation.
Your husband should be the one to have a conversation though. But she should speak to her husband. And her husband should speak to the sister. But then again, that could really go wrong because the sister could turn around and be like, why couldn't she come to me? So now it's just made everything awkward. So I think you should go to her directly. Because she shouldn't go to her husband and be like, go say speak to your sister.
Yeah, but the husband's really also frustrated by the situation as well.
Yeah, but she should
It doesn't have to be a thing where... If the husband's going to speak to his sister, it doesn't have to be a thing where he's saying, these are my wife's concerns. It could be coming from him.
Yeah.
Do you get it as well?
100%.
It doesn't have to be like, oh, it's just her opinion, because then that's going to cause some kind of
weird
resentment.
Weird animosity and that.
Yeah, animosity.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I think he should speak then, 100%. If it's irritating both of them, then he should definitely speak up and set boundaries.
Yeah.
Because I swear to God, when you actually don't have boundaries, you know, people violate. Like, people would, you give them a fucking inch, they take them out, babe. I swear to God, they'll take the piss.
I don't feel like... I think it's hard to set boundaries when you've never learned how to.
Facts. When you've never learned how to, it's more difficult. I agree, but...
Yeah, even like me...
If you don't know, then...
I feel like I struggle with boundaries.
You feel like you struggle with boundaries with friends or family or everybody?
With everyone.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I struggle with boundaries. And because I feel like boundaries can be quite... like a grey area. Like, you don't know, because you haven't learned, you might not be aware that certain things are boundaries, and it could be very easy for you to cross them, not intentionally or in like a malicious way.
100%. You just didn't. 100%. No, I fully hear what you're saying. Like, you just didn't know, so you think that. So, like, you crossed, but you just didn't know it was a boundary.
Yeah,
makes sense. Makes sense. No, 100 makes sense. I think I'm opposite to you, Aham, you know. It's not even I know I'm opposite to you. But you know what? I can't lie. I probably have more of a issue setting... I probably have more of a struggle setting boundaries with family and friends than in like relations.
Yeah, that's like me.
In relationships, boundaries can get set like straight away.
Yeah.
But when it's friends and family, it's actually kind of a little bit hard to like set boundaries. I'm not gonna lie. But you should though, because I feel like there's a thin line between crossing a boundary and being disrespectful, little else. I can't lie. Because I feel like when you cross a boundary, it's easy for someone to interpret it as disrespectful.
Yeah, it depends how you're setting that boundary, or are you even crossing it?
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like, say now, if you cross the boundary, you didn't know that it was a boundary.
Yeah.
And you crossed it, and that person's gonna take it as for disrespect now. But they didn't let you be aware of the boundaries.
Oh yeah, they didn't communicate.
Yeah, do you understand? There's people that don't communicate boundaries, and then when you cross them, they get really upset. But then it's like you're supposed to tell somebody maybe one time.
Yeah.
There's a boundary, don't cross it. Then if that happens again, then yeah, you can go upset. You can be upset and just be like, oh. But I feel like everyone should always make their boundaries known, right?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you what a boundary is.
But a lot of people will be like, there's stuff that's a boundary. Like, you should know this stuff, and it's like, that's cap, because what's boundary for you might not be a boundary for someone else.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. What is a boundary? Something that you don't want, something that you don't agree with.
Yeah, something that you don't really like, something that you don't advocate for, innit? Something that's not that you don't.
Yeah, but isn't it something like, if this is done to me, this is gonna be the action. This is gonna be the consequence. Like, for example.
Yeah, give me an example.
Like, in a relationship, for example, if your boundary, I'm trying to see if this is a boundary.
Okay.
If the guy, as a female, if the guy shouts at me,
okay,
I'm going to hang up the phone, or I'm not going to speak to him, or I'm not going to allow it, or I'm going to stop speaking to that person.
That's a boundary. That's definitely a boundary. 100%. That's a demand for respect, and that's a boundary. That falls under boundaries. Like, don't cross my boundaries. Another boundary could be.
There's no.
You know what another boundary could be?
There's no boundaries in my house.
Yeah.
I tell you that.
The minority parents are a majority of them are like that.
They don't know what boundaries are.
They don't even know what it is. Babe.
If you,
they need to open the dictionary. I swear, a lot of minority parents need to open a dictionary, because none of them know like what half these things mean.
Yeah, they don't.
Or what it is.
Yeah, they don't. It's like if they do something, if your parents do something to upset you, and you talk back,
they're upset. They're more angry.
Yeah,
because
you're in the wrong.
100%.
Just because you spoke back. But it's like, in that process, they did something, or they said something to upset you. It could have been disrespectful, but because you are the child and you spoke back, you're in the wrong.
Yeah. Okay, but I have a question. Do you feel like, we're going so off topic now, guys? I'm so sorry. Yeah. But do you feel like, if your parents do something wrong, and you tell them that, hey, listen, what you guys, like, on a normal tone, not like on some like crazy, like shouting, like toxic, like disrespectful tone. If you go to your parents and say to them, this is what you did to me, and I felt like that was so disrespectful, will your parents now take accountability, be like, I'm sorry, or will they just stand on like business and be like, we don't care, we raised you, it is what it is?
Not really, no.
They won't say sorry.
I don't know what, my dad doesn't know what accountability is.
Okay, yeah. Facts. We know that, but what about your mum?
My mum, she has.
Do you think, not even to say sorry, because some, I'm not gonna lie though, some
ethnic parents don't say sorry.
Yeah, they find it so difficult. Mate.
Ethnic parents
hate an apology coming, babe. They hate apology. They hate to see apology coming, babe.
I'm just trying to think if I've ever heard sorry, like the word sorry from my mum. I've never heard it from my dad.
Yeah. That's
my mum.
You're thinking, have you heard it from your mum? No,
I'm just thinking, like, even after like a beating.
Yeah, but that's when we were kids though, Lils. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like...
But this is what I'm saying. Even after... She might have said sorry for hitting me. Or... If it's not the word sorry, you know what they do? They'll just come...
And they'll be sweet you up, nice you up, yeah.
Like, hug you, or kiss you, or like... Oh, do you want some food?
Yeah, straight. Do you want anything tomorrow? We're going to take you to the park. That is crazy manipulation tactic, babe. That is crazy work.
So...
But, no, I think that... I think... Els, like, my mom won't be like, oh, I'm sorry. My mom first, she'll try her hardest to justify why she did what she did, babe.
Yeah.
She'll try her hardest to justify what she did, but then she'll be like, if it's coming, like, if you feel like if it came like a crazy place. I think now, because we're older, my mom can say sorry, wallahi. But back in the day, like, my mom, babe, we still till this day tell my mom, don't act like you never used to beat us up. And my mom will be like, me?
Me.
Oh,
Is it me?
I don't think I'm capable of that.
Am I the drama?
What? Yeah, my mom, literally, am I the drama? Yeah, I'm the drama. My mum would deny it so much. Like, would be like, mum, you used to hit us, you used to do this. My mum acts like she's the biggest saint. She'll be like, me hit you?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Even my own mum never used to hit me. Why would I hit you?
Yeah.
My mum would do dramatics, babe. She would deny that to the grave, babe. She'd be like, I never used to do anything to you, though. What are you talking
I
about?
never used to get hit like crazy or like regularly.
Yeah, no.
But there
Us
has
either.
been a few
But
times.
you know what my mum used to do, babe? There was a time when I was sitting... I love my mum so much, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but there was a time, yeah, when my mum was on the phone, and there was a time. So I don't know if this is all African parents, but you might know this. But there was a time when my mum was sitting on the phone, and obviously I must have came into the room, or I was loud, or something, or me and my sister were sitting. Me and my siblings were in the room. Anyways, she was on the phone. We must have been speaking. She picked up a knife, babe. Anything, you know what that's what my mum used to do? You know, her
They
favorite
just
thing.
pick up the closest thing.
Yeah, and they just throw it, babe. And then you wonder why we're so like traumatized. Like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
crazy work. Like,
I remember one time, my mum, she was chasing me around the house.
yeah.
With a hanger.
See,
And then this is where the betrayal happened.
What?
My brother came in the house, so I ran to him
yeah,
to save me.
yeah.
And he was like, just let her hit you, man.
No.
I was like, yo. He was like,
That's
just let her.
so funny. He said, it's fine.
Just get it.
Just get it. It's fine.
You know.
Just take the consequences.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Instead of him to be like, no, don't hit her.
just take the consequence.
He's like, it's all right, man. He felt so sorry for your mum that she was running out of energy. He said, just let her hit you. And I'll let your mum run anymore, babe. Just let her hit you, babe.
She wasn't even chasing me, like she was like running, but we was
She was,
going
like,
back and forth like this because there was two doors and I was just.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like when you have like, it's like the kitchen and then you walk round and is that how you?
Yeah.
And then you have the living room
And then the dining room and then it's just doors. So you're just going around.
Do you know that's so crazy you say that? You know, because I had I used to live like that in that house when I was younger, and me and my brother were chasing each other, Elham, and the door was glass, and the door closed.
Ah.
Yeah, you can imagine.
And you ran into the door.
And I went like this with my hand. I've still got the scars. Look, all over my hands. Can you see?
Oh, that's crazy.
My whole finger split.
Ah. Yeah. Now I can see it that you did that. There's a scar here.
Yeah, and here, all here,
Oh, that is crazy.
and here.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, and then my hand started bleeding.
Oh, that's
And I was a bit, and I was young, and I think I was like 7, 6, and I was in so much shock. My brother was in shock. My mum came and she saw blood gushing out my hand, and she was like, "What did you do to her?"
Just start hitting him straight away.
And then at that point, I was thinking, I can't save you, mate, because I'm in so much pain. And he's there telling my mum, no, like she went through the door. And then my mum was like, oh my god, it was crazy work. And then obviously took me to hospital, and I got my arm stitched up, and it was crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy. But
That is crazy.
yeah, but yeah, parents, man, you gotta love them, babe. Can't live without them.
Ethnic parents.
But you
One
know
thing
what
they'll
else?
do
I
is
always
traumatize
think,
you,
yeah,
man.
but you know what else? I always remember like it's their first time doing it. Like, because I can't lie, there's obviously some mistakes I've made as well now as like a mom.
Well,
And
I
wouldn't-
only
and
apply
I
that
wouldn't
to
want
my
Millie to
mum.
grow up and be like, oh yeah, my mom did this and this and this. Like, I want her to be like, you know what? It's her first time.
I only apply that to my mom.
Yeah, same. 100%. Every other adult should know, babe. Should be very
Yeah,
self-aware. They
don't-
should know what's going on.
I don't have
I apply it to the older gen. I'm not gonna lie. I don't apply it to our generation. I don't apply that same rule.
No, I apply it to the older gen. Obviously, it's their first time living too. But
Yeah.
I have more, like sometimes I'll think that, but I don't. I have more empathy towards my mum than my dad.
No, that's true. I hear that.
There's so many
stories for days.
unresolved issues
Yeah. There's so
towards
many.
my dad.
Yeah, there's so many. I can't wait till we start getting Patreon, because then we can actually, like, you know, dive deep into like proper like truths and that. But no, yeah, it's true, Els, yeah. With your dad, it's a lot harder for him to take on accountability. But you need to understand, like, you know, even your dad, he might have like the old school like mentality where they don't feel like they need to speak up. They don't feel like they don't owe their kids anything. I brought you to this world, I can take you back out. That's a lot of
That's a stupid mentality
yeah,
to
but
have,
that's a
though.
lot of parents' mentality though, Els. They feel like the accountability, respect, everything's out of the window because I brought you into this world, babe.
Well, technically, he didn't. My mum
Yeah,
married
click
this woman.
100%. But then he had a big part to do with it.
He did have a big part.
You
but
wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
Yes, but that's not enough. That's not enough. That's not something that you can use
Yeah, definitely.
as a parent
When you get older now, at your age now.
to feel like that you can just get away with everything just because you're the parent. Because
A lot of people are like that though, Els.
but then okay, if it's that logic, then biologically you're my dad. But what have you actually done to be a dad, to be a father to me?
That's why they have the saying that says anybody can be a dad, but it takes a real man to be a father.
Yeah, like
anybody can be out here just being dads, babe. You know what I mean?
These are issues for another day.
Yeah. For Patreon, babe. So when you motherfuckers start watching, we could maybe open up a Patreon account. Hey, look.
This is gonna turn into a therapy session.
Yeah, real quick. But we didn't even get to the point. So do you think she was an asshole? No, for the boundaries.
No, I don't think she was an arsehole.
Yeah, same.
I just think instead of bottling it up and letting it get to her so much, she needs to have a discussion. I'm always the kind of person, you know me, I can't keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, facts.
I feel like if I have an issue with someone, I need to let it out and tell them.
Yeah.
And the only reason I wouldn't let it out and tell them, there would be specific reasons. If there was no reason to not hold it in, I have to tell you.
Yeah.
I have to let you know. I have to speak about it. I can't hold it in. It's just eating me up. And I feel like that's always the best way to go about things. Just speak to the person. A conversation, it doesn't have to be disrespectful. You can be respectful and say what you want to the person
100%.
and maintain the relationship you have with that person.
100%.
Like, and see if there's a way that you can resolve, like, hey, this has happened and I'm upset about this, I'm very hurt, like, but why it always causes an argument is because people are always quick to, like, they hear it as this is what you've done and the person's just quick to be like, no, I didn't. This is what,
and it's back and
they
forth.
just feel like it's an attack. Not everything has
Very
to be
defensive.
not every. I'm like that sometimes.
I'm like that as well
but
sometimes.
I feel like when I'm like that, it's because how you're delivering it to me.
Yeah, the approach.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
the
about how you-
approach.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I say sometimes. It's not what you're saying.
how you
It's
say it.
about how you're saying it
100%.
to me.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. But guys, all we can do is literally just forgive. Look at you. She said, what's that, babe?
Forgive?
No, you have to. Yeah, that's the only way you'll get inner peace, Els. That's wallahi, that's the only way you'll get inner peace is if you just forgive and just let it go.
I
And
can't.
then-
You know me, I'm a
I
sensitive
know,
person,
you are very
know.
sensitive. I know, it's true.
I'm sensitive. I'm a
Everything.
sensitive person.
Yeah. I'm sensitive as well. I just don't show it.
Yeah, but I don't show it in, like, maybe I do show it. How do I show it?
You actually don't.
I crash out.
No, yeah.
I'm a crash out.
Facts. You will hold it in and then just one day be like...
No, I'm a crash out. You know me, I'll be honest. I got temper issues.
No, but I can't lie though. You know, that's a lie actually. What I just said before then when I said you hold it in and body up and that. I don't think so. You know, I think in that moment you want to like speak and crash out, even if you have to crash out.
Yeah. I crash out in that moment.
You'll just say it straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't like bottle it in and then come one day and just like crazy bitch like, oh yeah, I'm bugged out. You did this last week. You say it right there and then that moment.
Sometimes it's not the best approach because I'll be like shouting and stuff.
Yeah, facts.
But I'm just trying to be heard. That's what it is. If I'm shouting, I'm just trying to get you to hear me. Like, I'm a crash out, man.
Yeah, for real. That's what I'm saying. And it's the worst when you're talking to someone that does not understand me. Because I can tell it to you, but I honestly can't make you understand. People like that, John San.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like people like that. Because and people that just listen to a response, babe.
You know what I hate?
They're the worst ones.
I hate, that even if I'm speaking to you like calm, not you, but like in general, if I'm speaking to a person like calmly, and I try to tell them my perspective just to get them to understand where I'm coming from, and they're still not like,
they're
not reciprocating what I'm saying. Not reciprocate. They're not digesting it.
Yeah. That's what I said. They're listening to respond. They're not listening to understand what you're saying.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, like, are you just dumb or are you just that?
They're just waiting for you to finish your sentence.
Yeah, like, are you just that stubborn that you just want to be right? Like, you're not even trying to listen. Because I can put my pride aside and be like, you know what?
I'm sorry, same. I know how to take accountability.
Like, you're right. Like, I agree. I can understand what you're saying. I agree. I'll still stand on my perspective, and unless I feel like I'm in the wrong, or I'll still be like, you know what, this is how I took it, but you're right. I can agree. Some people
they don't know how to put their shoe on the other foot.
Yeah, it's like they just, even
because
if
you're right, like you said, even if you feel like that you're in the wrong, you still can say, this is how I perceived it.
Yeah.
But I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, even if you don't feel like you're in the wrong, you can be like, you know what, this is how I took it.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
But
a lot of people, that's what I'm saying, guys. A lot of people need therapy and they don't want to take it.
I saw some TikTok here it was a guy, I think he was was he American? I can't remember. And he was talking about, I'm going to crash out every time. And he was like, who said I was the better person? Me?
Yeah, I thought he said it to me. And she was like, this is me. Yeah. When they said, someone told me to be the bigger person. Who told you I was the bigger person?
Who told you I was the bigger person? Who the fuck told you I was the bigger person? You know what? I say that as well sometimes. Be the bigger person. No. Be the crash out.
Yeah.
Be the crash 100%. Out. Yeah? Because that's how people will listen to you.
And that's how people won't take your kindness for weakness.
Yeah, when you're trying to be the bigger person and be graceful and respect them with, or like, give the energy back with kindness, or kill them with kindness, that's definitely the word, and respond with grace. No, be the fucking crash out. Because definitely. When you're crashing out, people are gonna be disrespectful, but they know not to fuck with you.
Yeah, definitely. They're gonna say, whoa, the Hulk is coming, babe.
Yeah, I'm
gonna be like, I can't bug out, I can't take the beast out of hibernation. No, honestly.
Like, this crash out bitch again.
Yeah. They'll be scared. They'll be like, oh my gosh, she's gonna crash out on us. Take the full out on it. But guys, this was a great episode.
Let us know.
We always start episodes like we don't know what to talk about, and then we're getting used to it now. We just drift off from one topic to another,
yeah.
Innit?
Yeah. Let us know what you think about the dilemma, and let us know if you agree with crashing out, because I think we should always crash out.
The only way.
Unless you're a public figure. I don't agree with crashing out. There's a time and place for a crash out. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah. I think this is the best time for you to take out all this like crashing out and like these like crazy moments. And I think these episodes are the best time to start saying everything we want to say. Because when we start getting more like people watching us, we have to start watching our tongue.
Yeah. No, but I do think if you're gonna
be letting loose, mate.
If you're gonna be a crash out, there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
Don't be like going to some fucking award show and you're crashing out on the red carpet.
Yeah, definitely.
Time and place
100%
for a crash out.
Yeah, 100%.
Although I've crashed out in public, I do not advise you to do the same.
Oh my god, guys! And you know what the worst part is when you crash out in public?
When people are watching you.
No, forget people watching you, babe. There was a time when I was with Els and she crashed out in the middle of the restaurant, guys. When I told you,
oh, this was in Rome.
Yeah, she started screaming and I'm like the biggest.
On the phone though, not like to her or strangers.
No, she's on the phone, which is even worse. She's on the phone, she's talking to someone. And when I say she's crashing out, guys, I'm not even exaggerating. It's not even like a whole like just yelling. This is a whole full-blown argument, screaming match, and she's not getting up off her seat. It's not even like, go walk away, babe. She's literally in the middle of the restaurant. Everyone's looking at her. People don't know how to speak English. They're thinking, what the fuck she saying, babe? People are staring at us like, what's going on over here, mate? And I'm just there and I've got anxiety. And I'm telling her, keep it down. I'm trying to tell her. And you know what it is, you don't, it's like you see nothing. Like, you don't see anything when you're crashing out. She can't, nobody, she needs, them niggas that I'm like, don't worry, I know her, I can calm her down.
I'm dead.
That's what we needed in that moment. We needed a nigga to come running and be like, don't worry, I know her. I know how to calm her down. That's what we needed at that moment because that shit was crazy. And she doesn't see, like, she did not see me, nothing. After she comes to the phone, she was like, is he though? What the... I was like, bitch, please.
What did I say?
You was like, in it though? What the... That's when you like hit reality, like I was in front of you. But the whole time when she's on the phone, I'm not there. I'm telling her, please keep it down. It's like it's okay. You don't have to yell. She can't hear me. She can't see. Never seen. Never
Yeah,
heard.
it's like what you're. I can see you, but it's like what you're
deaf and
telling
blind,
me
babe.
is not registering in my head.
Nothing's registering.
Because it's like I have so much shit that I need to say, and that's all in my head. I don't have space for anybody else to tell me
was full that day, babe.
to calm down. And it's like, you know, when I'm angry and someone tells you to calm down,
Yeah.
it does. Don't.
Oh, it makes it worse.
Yeah, it just
Can't
makes.
lie.
It just
Can't
makes
lie,
me more
it does.
angry.
It does make it worse. It's true. It does make it worse. But you really did need to calm down that day, babe. And telling someone to calm down on
I think I had a valid.
a provoking way is crazy. But telling someone to calm down when they're actually like screaming and
Yeah, I think it's about how you tell them to calm down.
Yeah, facts. Because if you tell them to calm down, like
if you're saying it in like an aggressive way,
yeah,
yeah. But if you're like saying it more
supportive,
subtle, yeah. I
just
think it's
calm
about
down.
different.
It's fine.
But you know what? I had valid reasons to crash out.
Yeah. She definitely did have valid reasons. That was crazy work, babe. Dark. That was dark.
Yeah,
that was dark.
that was
really dark.
I don't think I've ever seen you crash out.
Yeah, because I don't crash out else. You know what? I don't crash out. It's so crazy, because they'll take it to hell. I just take it to hell. I just take it to. I'll take you to Satan, babe. Come and meet Satan, babe. I'm more pissed with my words than me yelling and crying and screaming. I'd rather just be calm and just like bug out in words and be like, yeah. It depends on the. If someone's yelling at me, I'll look at you and be like, oh my god, you're actually crazy. Why? That's why I say I can never be with a guy that yells, because I get so scared. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Not that I get scared because you can't intimidate me, but like
So you prefer to hurt them with your words?
Yeah, I prefer to hurt them with the words. I don't like all that crashing out and screaming and yelling. It's so unnecessary.
I'm both.
Yeah. You're like that as well, because you can still hurt with your words. It depends on the scenario, though. Obviously, with my friends, there's no reason for me to bug out and shit and stuff. But if I'm out, and if like, say if I like see like one of my friends, someone like being rude to one of my friends, I will go up to them and start screaming because I'm already loud in general. Mm-hmm. So I would be like, what the hell, like, are you crazy? Like, stuff like that. But not to the I don't know. I just don't think I've ever got to the extent of like blacking out or like going crazy or like seeing red or, I mean.
Yeah, I've never gone to the extent of blacking out. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's just, I have, in that moment,
you're just angry.
I'm going to let the crash out win.
Yeah.
I'm going to let the crash out take over.
No, I agree though, because I don't know, 100% I agree. Yeah, no, I agree.
But I can also be hurtful with words.
Yeah.
Because I can be disrespectful. It depends. Like, if...
It depends on the scenario.
Yeah, it depends on the scenario and it depends who. I feel like certain people... I feel like once you cross a line, I'm going to cross that line too. And then you're not going to like it. Because once I've crossed that line, there's no boundaries to how I'm going to disrespect you.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Do you get it? I will cuss. It depends on who it is. Obviously, if it's like a fallout, like I can limits. Like if I don't respect you at all, I'ma cuss everybody.
Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna cuss everybody. I'ma cuss your mom. I'ma cuss
everybody's collateral damage.
Everybody's getting it. But if it's a thing where we're going back and forth, I'm not gonna disrespect you to that level. I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not gonna like call you at your name. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I think I'll only cuss like family members or parents or anything if they like cuss me really hard or if they like say something about my parents. But I'm such an advocate of like not cussing mums, of cussing mums. I'm such an advocate of allow that. I feel like the minute you get to cussing parents and shit, like it's done for. I can't lie. Yeah, I can't lie. There's no going back from that. I swear to God, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, no. Like I said, for me, it depends.
If they cuss my parents, I'm gonna cuss you back. But if I won't just randomly go, I won't just crash out.
It depends who it is for me. I'm not gonna do it with my friends.
100%. But the only way I would cuss a man out and cuss his parent out is just to show not to. I wouldn't cuss like saying your mum's a whatever, blah 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 blah. But I would cuss and be like, your mum do not. I don't know. And me and your mum need to have words, babe, because I don't know who she raised. That's as far as I would get. Like, how can your mum raise you like that? Like, your mum did a shit job. I don't know if that's disrespectful, but I don't care. Your mum did a shit job, babe, at raising you.
No, I've said worse things.
Yeah, see? See? It depends on the cussing. It depends on the...
I've said that, but I've also said worse than that.
Yeah. If they deserve it, then why not, babe?
Yeah, but...
Clearly they deserved it. Because nobody's just going to cuss you out unprovoked, babe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But like I said, it's not going to be with friends or family members. That kind of stuff is mostly, I feel like with men. I feel like
100%.
it's just men that could get me to that level of anger and hatred
100%.
and disgust. Like, I'm going to cuss you and your mum because she did a shit job at raising you and she deserves to be cussed.
100%.
I'm sorry.
100. Now I know why like American girls be like, yeah, where's your mum so I can go slap up your mum. And I'm like... We were behind in the game, but now we see, babe.
Like, the term your mum from high school, it still
well,
applies.
Yeah, it still applies. 100%. Your mum still applies. But, but it depends on the situation. That's what I'm saying, mostly to men, babe. Because it's true. Because what the fuck did your mum raise, babe?
Yeah. Just let us know if you think I'm a bit crazy. If you do, I wouldn't disagree with you.
We're gonna post clips on TikTok anyways. The TikTok comments will let us know.
They're gonna
TikTok
be like,
engage
this girl
more.
is fucking crazy.
TikTok engage more.
I know people are gonna be cussing me.
Yeah, no, I don't think
if
so.
she cusses them, mum.
No.
Cuss your mum.
No. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Let us know what you lot think.
Yeah, let us know what you lot think,
Comment
guys.
and subscribe and
All
like
of that good stuff.
and share. And we will see y'all next time. Bye. Peace.
Peace.